here. This is so we have the audio to make sure, it's functional, just in case Zoom is like, nope, you can't save that. Okay, I got it. Yay!
She's here too. Yay.
It works!
Oh god, my volume's all the way up. Jesus.
That's okay. The first time we recorded, the audio was really bad, but that was our first try. So, honestly, it's for the best. If it's not perfect, if it's perfect, then it's gone wrong. So, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think, what else do you want to talk about? Okay, as friends? Okay, anyway, so, did I introduce the show last time, or did you? I don't remember. This was like 2 days ago. I have the goldfish.
It was me.
Okay, fine. Okay, cool. Okay,
because the error one where you introduced
we did have the error when the audio broke, like the recording broke, and we talked for like 10 minutes, and then the whole audio was gone.
I would cry.
I was like, man, this is it. That's how it is sometimes. Anyway, welcome to the Truth Friends Deep in SVU podcast. My name is Terryn, and that's Kalli, and we're here to talk about all things law and order, sometimes organized crime, not today though, and fanfiction writing. So today, we are joined by our friend Maddie.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Rollisi and other stuff. That's the plan for the day.
Yeah.
We were going to do this a while ago and just haven't done it. So,
And then I was like, we need to call Maddie.
Now we need it.
And see if she'll record with us.
Yes,
I will. Here I am.
You're our second guest on the podcast.
Ooh, I feel fancy.
You are. You're like, our friend Steph did. Steph. She did. What did we talk about? I feel like that one was just like insanity.
It was just a random
the middle
one.
Of the night. It was
we
random in the middle of the night.
About like Barca, and we threw Amaro in there because she was a
Oh, that water bottle was loud. Anywho, so we're just gonna start with whatever. Where are we starting with this?
I mean, maybe we should do how we each first started shipping Rollisi.
Okay, cool. I don't remember, but I think I kind of been friends longer than you a long time actually.
Yeah, I only remember when it was set in stone for me. But Maddie, do you want to go first or?
Sure. I'll start with when I started watching SVU. I started watching when I was 12. A little young to be watching it, but yeah. Funny story. I actually hated Carisi's guts when he first came on the show. Absolutely was so mad. I literally remember when we found out we were getting a new detective, and I was on FaceTime with my friend from Australia, and I was like, we're getting a new detective. He's gonna come in, he's gonna ruin everything. And here I am, and he owns my soul, and so does Peter, so. But I think I started shipping Rollisi late season 16, early season 17.
I can't remember for me, honestly. I really don't remember. I do remember we had a Rollisi group chat on Instagram, and Matt and I was in it. That's how we actually met.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, you guys know?
Several years before.
Know each other before Twitter?
We did.
Yes.
And that group chat is real dead, but we did.
Oh, I'm never on Instagram ever.
No,
I don't
not
even think
anymore.
I'm logged into that account.
Not onto that account. It's logged in, but I haven't used it in a minute.
For the longest time, I thought I introduced you to.
No,
to each other.
Nope. Sad.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Terryn, do you remember or? Your audio cut out.
Your mic.
Technical difficulties. Hold on.
Hello?
I'll text her.
Miss Girl.
This happens all the time. So there's this running thing wherever Roll does a virtual thing, he always has technical difficulties. So
that reminds me of Peter when he did social distance, when he said that he was technologically illiterate.
And then he did this whole entire thing. It's Zoom. Well, apparently you're not technologically illiterate.
I remember when they started out with the Zoom rehearsals or whatever and read-throughs, and Peter's name on Zoom was backup user, and we all thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
He wouldn't know how to change his name. So.
he wouldn't. I love him to death.
All right.
Dude, when I met him, actually, I was like, do you recognize me? And he looked at me like he knew me, but he couldn't tell from where. And when I said it was Maddie from Twitter, he was like, oh! And I was like, yeah, that's me. Hello.
I remember I was literally, I think, at work or like getting off of work, and you put that you finally met him. I was like, yes!
I was
finally!
having a meltdown because we were there from about 3 p.m. until 11 p.m. and we saw Ice walk by, and apparently Octavio was there too, but he never left the building. I swear he just decided to sleep in there for the night. And we were getting very, very tired, and we were like, we've been here all day. We don't think anybody else is going to be here, because we asked a crew member who was here, and they said Ice, Octavio, and then someone else. And we saw Angelo across the street, my man Angelo. And I walked over, and I was going to ask him where they'd be filming the rest of the week, and he was like, did you see him? I was like, see who? He said, Peter's here. I said, what? And he said, Kelly's here too. And I was like, where? Because we did not see them. And then we crossed back across the street, and there they were. I saw Kelly, but I couldn't see Peter because he was in the group of tall people. And Danielle goes, he's right there. You can't see him because he's so skinny. He's behind the tree. And I was like, Danielle, knock it off.
All right. We got a bit sidetracked, but Terryn, I don't think your thing picked up of why you shipped Rollisi. I don't even know if your mic is still on. Nope, it's not on. We can't hear you.
Nope. Please leave this in. This is so funny.
Told you. We have no flow. It's just chaos.
Also,
right.
I'm definitely tweeting the link to this so Peter can see it if it pops up.
Oh my god, if he saw this, I think we would die. Anyway, while she's fixing her mic, I guess like I started seeing like their friendship like when you started shipping it, so it was like Rollisi friendship, but it wasn't set in stone for me until the scene in the hospital where she's about to have Billy and she's like, please don't leave me, and he's
Stop.
like, I won't, and I was like,
oh how it. The
that's it
turned.
Oh my god, that's it. And then they have like this deleted scene where they shouldn't have deleted it. Where Carisi
when she tried to get out of the wheelchair and they're like, no!
Well, yeah, and then Carisi goes to talk to Olivia and she's like, she's happy, I'm happy. And he's like, have you ever fallen in love with like somebody you work with or something? Or had feelings for that? And I was like, yep.
I also love when Rollins disclosed and Benson was like, okay. Like we've been new.
I love how they said Maxwell like had no idea. Like, ma'am.
Also, where did Hadid go? Hadid evaporated.
Disappeared.
I think Miss Maxwell replaced her.
I can't complain. I love Betty Buckley and I want her in every single episode. But yeah, Hadid just appeared. No, Terryn, it's still evaporated. Not working.
I remember when Octavia was gone for a couple episodes and we're like, oh, plot twist, Hadid ran away with oh shit, what's his name? Oh my god. Velasco. And then I started making up like fake ship names for them.
That's hilarious. I mean, Velasco has a ship, but that's not like a crack ship, but that's not it.
There's a crack ship for Velasco? What is it?
Him and Kathleen Stabler.
What? What?
Yeah.
In the world?
Yeah. I think an EO shipper came up with it, and like I was like, okay, I actually don't hate it because I don't know, the way the show is going right now, it's plausible.
Yeah.
And I would not hate it if they did that.
The fact that there's people. Hello?
Dude, you just got like this weird creepy echo. Yeah, so
Taryn's just like, it's like Terryn doesn't exist right now because her mic is not working.
No, so that's I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Velasco and Stabler have met. Like the actors Allison and Octavio are like kind of around the same age. Allison is only like 4 years younger than Octavio. I feel like it could work, and I want it to.
Time to make another anchor link.
Yep.
No!
All right. We'll be back.
Push 5. Okay.
Oh boy. Round 2, here we go.
It's so good. I don't know why, but it is. Also,
Okay.
half that conversation's gonna be gone, but that's okay. Can you hear me?
So, yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're giving up on the mic. We're just gonna go with the iPad microphone, and hopefully it doesn't sound terrible.
You
Sounds
sound
pretty
fine.
All right, so where were we?
We all explained, well, at least 2 of us explained how we
yeah.
started shipping Rollisi. Taryn, you might have to say yours again.
Okay. Okay, the truth is, I honestly don't know. I was like, they're cute, and then I kind of just vibed with it, and then I saw other people vibing with it, and I was like, okay.
You guys want a story time? Do you
Yes.
guys want a story
We have
time?
like a whole like, okay, me.
I swear on every fiber of my being that I am the one who created the Rollisi ship name, because everybody else was calling them Corallins before, and then I was like, that sounds weird, and then I created Rollisi in like 1 or 2 of my tweets, and then people started picking up on it. People started picking up on it, and I'm like, and I don't get my credit for the ship name. Rude.
Well, now you do. Maddie created
Yeah.
Rollisi name, and it's like rolls off the tongue, so.
Everyone knows
Thanks, Maddie.
reporting that Maddie created the Rollisi name, and
It's me.
now will be remembered forever on the internet.
Oh my god.
Literally, even like the free Law and Order pages, like
They did.
write it
That.
from time to time.
Me too.
Man.
Yes.
All right.
What else am I talking about? Honestly, there's no plan. There's no.
Yeah, we don't have a plan.
Okay.
What time we go? Whatever.
So are we addressing the whole situation at hand?
Sure.
Or...
Absolutely.
Yeah, we probably should.
We did a little bit. We did a little bit on the last episode, but then it was like live happening because we were talking, and I was just like,
yeah. I felt so bad. I wrote a fic.
Because we weren't going to talk about that. We weren't really talking about that until
I wrote 2 fics so far about after finding out that she was leaving, and somebody found. I was like, I'm sorry if you're finding out this way. Someone wrote in the comments, she's leaving. I was like,
I have a thought that I'm going to write a fan fiction where Rollins dies in Crazy's arms.
Oh my god!
And she's like bleeding out, and he's like crying. And...
Maddie, I've already cried enough.
Also, we have never seen Peter cry on Law and Order, and we need to.
We haven't?
No.
Well,
he's
never
not
very close. I think
I thought he was gonna cry. There were 2 times I thought 3 times I thought he was gonna cry. The one was when Mia was assaulted and he was in her dorm room. That was the first one. The second one was, oh god, what was the second one? Oh, the abortion story about his mom. Mm-hmm. And then Peter had me crying that time.
Oh, I was like,
and then
give him an Emmy.
The other one was, I think it was the finale last year when he was talking to, when he was like, I came for your advice, whatever he said, when he was talking about how he's losing his faith and stuff.
The one before the finale. I think that was the one right before the finale.
Yeah. The one here it's like, I don't want to doubt or whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna tell me. Yeah, no, I have a feeling her last episode is going to be where we get it. Don't know what context or what all.
Stop it!
But
so my theory. So they're not killing her off like they originally were going to. So fuck Dick Wolf for that one. So also, what was his thought process when she has 2 kids?
Yeah,
and a dog.
Exactly.
2 kids, a dog.
So
a nephew, a sister.
Yeah. I forget that Kim exists half the time.
I mean, literally the actress who played her sister, Lindsay, her last name, is like
Pulsifer.
Thank you. Was like, I've enjoyed my time playing the sister from hell or whatever. I was like, yes,
please.
Okay, yeah, so she's got all this family, and they thought, do
you guys know that Frank Gallagher sound on TikTok where he's like, oh, Jesus Christ? I created a TikTok about, it was like Rollins just minding her business, and then it was Kim entering, and it was Rollins going,
I
"Oh
wrote that.
Jesus Christ!"
Okay, what's your theory?
Oh, my theory. So my theory is, since they're not killing her off, and Julie confirmed that they're gonna treat her well, is I think they're going to elope, and he's gonna adopt the kids, and that'll be that, and then she just leaves to do whatever else.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Yeah. Terryn, your mic's gone.
All right, I said this in the last episode. My theory is their TV Line article that first told us that she wasn't coming back said something about traumatic event
In the
and
yes.
turning in her badge. First off, no, because literally last season she's like, I love SVU, I'm not leaving my job. And also she's been through enough crap in her life.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking whatever it is, and I saw like a tweet about it too. It's like whatever it is, it's just too close of a call for her. So she turns in her badge and decides that she's just gonna be a mom. And then Carisi at the end proposes, and then she's like, all right, now she's gonna be a mom and fiance. And I do not mind if Carisi starts walking around the precinct and courtrooms with an engagement ring on his hand.
Stop it. Wait, do men wear engagement rings?
I think so. Some do. Well, he should. Literally just to show
Do
that,
they?
yes, they're still happening. All right, we're gonna come back.
All right.
All right, Maddie's here.
Hello.
Let's try it again.
Are we all here?
Terrence, not yet.
Okay.
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 Okay. Are we good?
I
Did
can
I join
hear
as
you,
myself
but
or join as the audio? I think I joined as.
I
Hold on.
can't
hear her at all. Okay, hold. I'm gonna. Hold on.
take 4.
Okay.
No.
Hold on.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I think we're alive.
Okay.
Yes, we're good.
Yeah, so I think that's all the theories we got.
Yeah, we were
The only
talking about
reason
that's very chaotic. People need to hear it speak, but I don't tell the whole story. But like your idea, I don't think it got on the recording. What you just said, man.
Oh yeah, her fic story.
So people can go find this fic and read it because
It was
You haven't read
weirdly
it?
awesome.
I haven't read that one. I haven't.
Would you like me to read it aloud for the podcast?
We could do that at some point. We'll do a read fix podcast at some point. We do it on our own.
We do it on our own, and we did one that was like 3 hours last time. So
we did.
Let me pull this one up. It's like a
Because we
one
go-
chapter.
I need to explain because we need to explain ourselves for this one because it'll get us in trouble. It will.
Okay.
We're
I'm
gonna get
pulling it
canceled
up.
for it.
all right, well she's pulling it up. I'm gonna talk. The only thing I'm worried about with the adoption thing is somebody has been like screenshotting Instagram messages because they went to go message Charlotte and Vivian's mom, the little girls who play Jessie.
Yeah.
And they said something that kids, like, they, like, love the time on the show, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, can we not lose them too, please? Like,
Literally. What
swear
the
to God, if
fuck?
Dick Wolf is the reason 3 people are losing their job, including kids, then, like,
Well,
bullshit.
only one of the twins.
Well, yes,
plays
but
Jessie now.
they just cast an actress,
Billy.
Billy,
Yeah,
so
Billy.
it technically would be 3. Also,
Yeah.
why on earth would they give us her for, like, whatever, 8 episodes?
An episode, even if we even, I don't even think we're gonna
Maybe
get
like
an episode.
2 or 3 if she's.
I think one of my favorite like meme things we've created was that in part 33, Rollins had Billy in the giant backpack that she had.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I mean, hopefully, like, maybe they'll just say that Carisi adopted the kids, and like Rollins will see it off screen.
Yeah.
We very much could have Rollisi off screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they're happy, and B, there's a opportunity for the door to be open for her to come back, then.
Yeah. All right. Would y'all like me to read aloud a very short fic of chaos that I created?
Then we gotta
talk about what we want to talk about.
business again.
So it's in my little collection of Rollisi one-shots that I have on AO3, and the chapter is called What Happens in Italy Stays in Italy. And the summary is Rollins and Carisi take a vacation to Venice without the kids, and Carisi gets vengeful. And I got the idea from a TikTok and a friend. It's pure chaos. I'm gonna move you guys out of the way. Okay.
I love it.
Podcast is rated for mature audiences, so therefore curse words are acceptable.
So, Rollins and Carisi never got a chance to have a true honeymoon, so this summer they decided to take a trip to Venice, Italy without the kids to spend some time together. The trip was nothing like either of them had ever had. Love looming in the air between the two of them, a kiss between them captured by a bystander in front of the Rome Trevi Fountain, visiting the Vatican so Carisi can bask in his religion, just overall perfection. For their last day in Italy, they wanted a peaceful day, nothing too wild. So the two of them decided to take a boat ride, but not before getting some pizza to bring with them. The boat ride was going spectacularly, the two of them enjoying their pizza and each other's company and the soft, gentle music playing around them. Carisi watched Rollins silently and just thought to himself how lucky he was to have ended up with her. She was the best thing to ever happen to him, and he to her. Then suddenly, the peace ended. In one sweep, a seagull came down and stole Carisi's pizza and landed in the water beside the boat. Rage engulfed him, as that was some of the best pizza he's ever had, even better than a New York pizza, and that's saying a lot. What the hell? He shouted at the bird who was chomping on the slice of pizza in the water. Rollins was laughing maniacally at the scene in front of her. Watching her husband yell at a bird who has no idea what he is saying was one of the funniest things she's ever seen. Babe, it's fine. We'll get you another one. No, I want that one. Give it back, you feathered fuck! Dominic, it's a bird! Leave it alone! No! You know what? Carisi began to peel off his shoes. What the fuck are you doing? Rollins asked, slightly panicked. I'm getting my pizza back. And with those words, Carisi did an elegant swan dive into the river and began paddling his way toward the seagull. Dominic, get back in the boat! No! Dominic, no! It's just pizza! It's my pizza! Carisi approached the bird and began to grab for the slice of pizza in its beak. And this bird was pissed. It began to swat at him with its wings, peck at him, squawk, the whole 9 yards. Carisi was losing this battle, but he was not going down without a fight. He tried to dodge the bird's attacks and reach for the pizza, but he was failing miserably. All of a sudden, the rest of the flock was on him, pecking, swatting, all of it. One of them took the opportunity to rip a chunk out of his hair with its beak, or a chunk of his hair out with his beak.
Did it die? Hello? Dear God.
Maddie, you're gone.
Oh man, it was getting so good. It was really good.
Maddie, hold on.
Pause. It exploded again. This is literally getting like 5-minute like little clips the whole show. Dear God. I was gonna make a funny joke while she was reading it, and then it just exploded. Instead of I'm
we good?
I hope so. Guys, this is so chaotic. Sorry, listeners.
I know, I swear. This is, you're just, I don't, I'm okay. Thank you. I want to join this myself.
Don't use your headphones. I think that's the problem.
Very.
You were fine when you weren't using your headphones. Oh, wait, you're here. Never mind.
Okay, I think we're alive. That literally is.
All right, I think we're good. So,
We were talking about theories of what we think the last episode is gonna be.
yes.
Terryn, do you have one?
I think the one we talked about was my favorite episode that you and I talked about.
Oh yeah.
Our favorite plausible one that feels good in my soul and helps me sleep at night is what was it?
That Raoul comes back for Kelly's last episode.
That also.
Stop it!
Well, I mean, they've like shown so many times that like Raoul and Kelly both really love each other, are inspired, etc.
Peter Langen comes back, so it helps Carisia.
That too.
Yes.
Wait, you just combined their names. You said Peter Langen.
I was like incorrect.
It's Peter Herman or Trevor Langen. You're just combining them both. Anyway, yeah, our theory is Raoul comes back.
Damn it! Bruh, this is. Here we go again. When the blow it up blows up. This is the problem. Every time. Because I could hear, but I couldn't.
What was the last thing you guys heard me say?
Something about the birth. We were talking about the birthday video.
Yes, what I was saying is Kelly, if you're listening to this podcast and you haven't seen the birthday video that we all did for you, was it last year? I think
So. Yeah, I found it. Is it not working again?
We're good.
Okay, I found it. My.
I think we're good. Okay, is it working for you, Maddie, or no? Hello?
I don't think she can hear us.
Gucci. Are we Gucci? Okay, I think we're Gucci. Kelly, hello. Oh no.
Okay.
Hello.
Are we alive?
Callie isn't. Callie died.
Wait, are we good now?
Wait, yes.
Both of you.
My stupid thing was muted.
I can hear both. I can see like you guys are active, but it's counting, which is a good sign because it wasn't counting.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So the theory that we have is because Kalli and Roll are really close and everything, is that Barbara comes back to officiate the Rollisi wedding.
Oh.
Sweet.
And then he goes and talks to Olivia because he needs to, because we need them to make up. Like, god damn it.
Could you imagine how pissed the Rollisi shippers would be though if Barbara officiated the Rollisi wedding?
I am one. I'd be so conflicted.
It'll be fine, though. I would die for that.
I am one. I'd be so conflicted. It'd be like, I'm happy, but also all my friends would be sad. I'd be like,
boy.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's theory.
I love that.
I mean, it makes sense. Like literally, the finale, Olivia called literally every lawyer she could come up with, and Rollins is like, "You're forgetting somebody."
Have I shown you guys?
She paying attention. Read that whole thing from the time you were stopped. I don't think she heard that we was broken.
She's still reading. Oh no.
She read the whole thing, and none of us will ever know because no one knows. Half the people will not know what she's saying, and she's continuing to read it. Now she hear us. Apparently, she can't hear us either because she would have stopped. Poor nice. She was like halfway done. It's the good part, and then just like. Oh,
I think she just realized.
Yeah, the halfway down.
I can't hear any of you
on
on
the thing, but
Yeah, because you cut out.
when
We
you guys
stopped
were
hearing you.
doing-
Yeah, the audio decided it was done and exploded. And you said, oh, she just realized it too. It's
What? Did you guys stop hearing me?
like halfway through.
We tried telling you.
I read that fiction the whole time too. I'm so mad.
You got like halfway through.
I
You're like,
can't hear you. Hang on. I can't. Stop hearing me. I can't.
no, we fucked her
We
that.
tried telling you.
We did. We were just like, she's, because we could see you reading it. Too bad we can't hear her.
what was the last thing you heard? And then I will.
When the
Finish.
seagull got his hair.
Oh, and the seagull got his hair. Okay. Ow! Fuck! He shouted. Amanda was watching him from the boat in complete horror as her husband was in a brawl with a flock of seagulls. Eventually, the bird took the pizza and flew off into the city, leaving Carisi pizzaless in the river. He swam back to the boat, defeated with a chunk of hair missing on the side of his head. He climbed into the boat like a toddler who had just learned to climb and flopped on the floor. His breathing was erratic as Rollins stood over him, staring down at him in utter disappointment. He took my pizza, Gracie said sadly. You're lucky I didn't leave you, Rollins said as she helped him to his feet. Really? Over a fucking slice of pizza. Your wedding ring, my wedding ring. Sure, fight the seagull, but a fucking slice of pizza. That was the best damn pizza I've ever had. Oh, Lord help me, Rollins said as she sat back down. I can't wait to see how you explain the bald spot on the side of your head to Mrs. Maxwell when we get back, she said with a smirk. We flash forward to them back in New York. Carisi tried his best that Monday morning to hide the bruises and scrapes from the seagull's attacks, but what he was most worried about was his hair. The giant bald spot was so hard to hide, but eventually he had to say fuck it and go to work. As he entered the courthouse, he received endless questioning looks while trying to get to his office. He turned the corner and bumped into Mrs. Maxwell. Oh, counselor, welcome back. How was the trip? She asked with a smile. Carisi was sweating. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Maxwell. The trip was amazing. Wonderful, actually. Amanda and I are thinking of taking the kids next year. He smiled. Oh, lovely. Counselor? What happened to your head? Fuck! Carisi stared at Mrs. Maxwell for a moment before uttering the words, what happens in Italy stays in Italy, Mrs. Maxwell. Then he wandered to his office without another word.
Brava. Brava.
Oh,
That was
God.
awesome. All right, I think we got the thick read. Yeah, I did what that's the most two recent ones I did, where I did one with For Good from Wicked with Olivia and Amanda, and I was sobbing the entire time. And then I did a Rollisi one with Whenever You Remember by Carrie Underwood, and was also crying. Yes, go read those if you have not.
Shall we discuss the situation at hand? We didn't really get into
Oh, yeah.
Curious.
Now we can be angry, because
yes. My first few words. What the fuck, Dick Wolf?
Honestly.
my first few words are like, no. Then I slammed my head into a pillow and started crying. I was like, no, really.
It's,
Was
the
like,
way that he's treating her is so disgusting. And he's treated so many others so disgusting.
I saw a thread about it yesterday, and I read everything. It was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I didn't
It's
realize
bad,
it was
bro.
that bad, and it had been going on since the mothership,
Yeah.
which is whoa. Also, the fact that like literally everybody fought to keep her on the show, and then the tweet from David was like, it's been a rough 24 hours for everybody. It's like, nobody wanted this to happen. Why is it happening?
Yeah.
Type situation.
The ratings are gonna drop, bro. And as they should.
I'm thinking I'm going to watch her last episode and then maybe the next one just to see how things are
Differences?
now that she's
Yeah.
not there.
Yeah.
And then if I hate it, and I might, or like if it's literally like, they better, like with Barba, when he left, they mentioned him in the next
Mhm.
2 episodes because everybody immediately laid into stone and was like, you're not him. We don't like
Yeah.
you. Bye. I mean, obviously, I don't want them laying into the new girl like that because for all we know, she could be great. We don't know anything
Yeah.
about her character yet, but I just need to see how they handle
Yeah.
it.
The thing is, for me, is I would stop watching after Kelly's last episode, but Peter
Yeah,
Scanavino
Peter.
has me in such a fucking chokehold.
Literally, when it was said that Damore and Jamie weren't coming back, I kept watching for Rollisi. Now that Amanda won't be coming back, Peter.
I have a sad little story about
That's
Jamie
it.
leaving.
Oh no.
So when I went to New York for the very first time last August, I brought my bi flag with me so I could take a picture of me and Jamie holding it together. However, when we were there was no Jamie. It was just Ice and Kalli, and I was like, that's weird. This was before the news had dropped, obviously. And I was like, damn, where's Jamie? She hasn't been filming this whole week. And I was sad, came home, and then the news broke, and I was like, you're kidding me. You're literally kidding me right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was literally just watching TV with my parents last night, and SVU happened to be on, and then first time they like showed a shot of Amanda, I started crying. I was like, thought I was dead crying.
I can't even like watch edits of her on TikTok right now because it's too.
It was I think the episode is Downloaded Child, and there was a shot at one point of Amaro, Barba, and Rollins, and I texted this to Tara, and it hit me. I was like, oh my god, soon none of them are going to be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's just like, it hit hard. I was like, that's crazy.
It's wild. It's so like, I have been watching this show since I was 12, so I know a good bit of the ins and outs, and it's just the fact that it's going downhill so quickly is disheartening.
No, like, for everything this woman has done for so many people,
Me included,
survivors,
you guys.
or not survivors, and just people who are inspired by her strength and commitment to helping survivors, that it's ending like this, just
and it's Kelly's the one who made me realize I wanted to be an actress, and it's just hitting hard that she's leaving my favorite show.
Yeah, I remember because we did you did a birthday project for her, and I sent you a video. And
I hope she's seen that. Kelly, if you're listening
too.
to this, if you have not seen the birthday video thing that we all made for you,
I have a
We can link that
video.
This episode if you send it to me.
Yeah, Kelly, this is all for you. I have a YouTube video that.
Not again.
we good? You hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So what I was saying is, Kelly, if you are listening to this podcast and you don't know about the why are you circling? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were trying to stop me. Okay.
No, I just moved my arms around.
So as I was saying, Kelly, if you don't know about the birthday video project we did for you last year and you're listening to this, just tweet me and I'll give you the link. My Twitter handle is Maddie Cheer 63.
On that note, I had a YouTube video that I made for her, like when everything we're doing like the SVU support squad hashtag whatever, and I made a video for everybody. And I'm debating like when do I repost it, because I definitely need to repost it now, and I just don't. I'm trying to figure out when, because I have that and another fic that I wrote, and I'm like trying to spread it out, but I'm like wondering if I'll just do it closer to when she leaves, or like I don't know, wait till she comes online again and try to get her to see it. But I don't want that to be the reason why I repost it. I want it to be just a tribute for her.
I am not ready for Peter's goodbye tweet.
The fact that we haven't got it yet means he's
thinking about
it. He's thinking about it. Oh God, it is hurt.
Oh,
like
Peter, if you make me cry with your tweet, I swear to God.
The reason why Rollisi works so well is because Peter and Kalli had such a great friendship off screen.
Exactly, that's how they said Rollisi came to be, was
Which
of their
I
friendship.
I just don't get. They literally ended last season that they said I love you. Not even that. That Amanda said it first.
I know.
And now we have
it's such a
like
big move for her.
I don't know, maybe 8 more episodes or so with her and him in it, and it's like,
well, is it confirmed that she's leaving mid-through? Because in her goodbye Instagram post, she said this is my last season. So is she doing
all the articles have said like that she's leaving midway. I hope maybe it's the end. I would love for it to be the end.
Yeah.
And then we literally it would give us more time to get a proposal and a wedding, or more happiness.
Yeah, it'll give us better closure than just halfway through.
Yeah.
Is the halfway through point, is that the winter finale, like the winter break?
The only thing is that's when they have done a lot, like their main thing for exits either mid-season or the end, because Barba they did mid-season.
Yeah.
And then we had Stone for the rest, and whatever. Like,
yeah.
The good thing is, at least with this, we knew in advance. We didn't know Raul was leaving until.
Oh, Kalli, you're gone. Kalli, you're gone. Kalli, you're gone. No, you're both gone now. Damn it!
All right, are we good?
Yes. Okay.
Where did we leave off?
We're talking about how it's usually mid-season or
mid-season, yeah, because after we didn't know that Barbara was leaving until Raul did like an interview like 6 minutes after the episode, and I was already a sobbing mess.
Yeah.
Because that just happened, and then I found out he's leaving. But then they also said he was going in to do chess at the Kennedy Center, which if you have not seen clips of that, go watch it because it's so amazing. Yeah, so at least we know in advance. I have time to prep.
I'm still gonna be fucked emotionally.
But
we're gonna be distraught.
I just because like when they said like the rumor came out that like somebody's leaving and it's a regular, like everyone was like it's Kalli, and I was like, no, it can't be.
Kalli, your mic's gone.
Damn it! This is what the fuck is going on?
Oh no, my laptop is dying.
Okay.
Hello. Yes, okay. I can hear you. You're good. You're Gucci.
Okay, yeah. So I think the last.
Woo! Oh my! What the fuck is happening? Okay, there we go.
I think the last thing we said was like, hello? At least I'll be.
Oh no, you guys are gone. You're gone.
What? I can hear you too. Okay. The last thing we said was at least we know that she's leaving before, because when Rula left, we didn't know, and it just happened.
That was.
So we have time to prep. We won't help, but at least we have it. And the rumor came out, and I don't know, Kelly leaving. Everyone's like, Kelly, it's gonna be Kelly. It's gonna be Kelly. I'm like, why are you all saying it's gonna be Kelly? That makes no sense to me. And then the tweet, like, everything came out, and I was like, no, like, I physically felt my heart drop because
mine. I just kind of I froze, and I was like, I was in my car when I got the Kelly Instagram notification, and I opened it, and I was like, fuck.
Before I take a quiz, I I sat down at the desk, and then I opened my phone, so I just said, sit and get your phone. And I took the quiz, and it just left. This is enough for today. Time to go.
Terryn, you sound a little muffled.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what's connected to that. Everything is failure. When is my earpods? Okay, is that better?
We could keep talking while you're fixing.
Yeah, it's still a little muffled.
I mean, if we wanted, I don't know if we have anything else to say about Kelly. The situation. I think. Are we good?
I'm good.
Can you hear me?
Good? Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Terryn? I think she's fixing it. Her computer goes too.
What?
Technical difficulty.